Find it down there. But there's a connection to Gettysburg because, of course, Gettysburg for many years was the home of our very own Thaddeus Stevens, who in the 1840s got the public education movement going in Pennsylvania and subsequently the whole United States. But it starts here with the Puritans in the 1630s. In fact, by 1636, with all the little communities around Boston that were Puritan communities, they had a law. Every town of more than 50 people had to have a public school, free public education. You didn't have that in the South, and that makes sense. Why? Because in the South, people lived on large plantations and farms. They couldn't get together to even go to school. So if you wanted an education in the South, you had to be rich and you have a tutor. But in the North, if you lived in a little town, you're going to school.
How old? How long did he go to in school?
How long? They usually went to school long enough to learn how to do the 3 R's: read, write, and cipher. Cipher means arithmetic. And you only needed a couple of years of education to be able to do those at a fundamental level. And for the purposes of business, they learn how to read and write and do a little bit of addition, subtraction, and multiplication, and whatever I missed. And that's about it. So they didn't have to take the higher level math classes. Now, African Americans and women were not welcome in the public schools. So they did not get educated. They felt it was a waste of time for a woman to get educated because education was a stepping stone to public service. And women, of course, were not involved in public service. Women had one function. What was it? Children, children, children. Therefore, the average colonial woman had, when she got married, an average of 1 baby a year, which meant that every year a colonial woman was putting her life in danger. No man ever put his life in danger that often during colonial times. Even during Indian wars, maybe once or twice in a lifetime a man would put his life in danger, but a woman did it every year. Because childbirth was more dangerous than fighting Indians. You go, girl.
That's right. All right.